Brooke, thanks. And take a look at this. New images showing migrants at the border taking selfies.
Congressman James Comer with this reaction, quote, "That shows a lack of fear. They're breaking the law. They're here illegally. They're taking selfies on their Apple iPhones with their Louis Vuitton purses and Nike shoes, and they're ready to be escorted to their next visit." Sean Duffy is a former congressman, Fox News contributor, and joins us now. Good morning to you, Sean. I was also reading that Brandon Judd, National Border Patrol Council president, reacted to these selfies, the images of the illegal immigrants taking selfies, and says that this is advertised. Cartels are going to use this as advertisement for their services.
Well, I think it goes to the point, too, Carly, that you have people coming to our southern border who truly are economic refugees. They're trying to look for a better life. They're coming in poor with just the clothes on their back. Well, that's not the story here. People are coming, again, with purses and cell phones. I mean, that's not poverty. That shows some wealth. And, again, I just think it shows how open the borders are. 18,000 people a day crossing into our southern border. Just think the work that takes for our Border Patrol. And when they're processing 18,000 people, they're not protecting the border from really bad guys who are bringing drugs or human trafficking. That work across our southern border, there's no time to deal with those issues because you're only dealing with processing 18,000 new people that are coming into the country.
Sean, is the White House setting itself up for a PR nightmare if it ignores Ron DeSantis' threat to bus those individuals into D.C., into Delaware, in parts of the Northeast?
Well, Todd, I think this has been a PR nightmare since Joe Biden took office and opened the border. I mean, most Americans don't like this policy. This is a policy that caters to the far left. But I do think the way you get a policy like this changed is when it actually impacts the people who love it, which is rich liberals, right? Rich liberals want open borders, but they don't want the people who come across the border to live in their community. Just like they believe in climate change, but they have 9,000, 10,000 square foot homes and they fly private jets. They want us to, ride our scooters. I mean, that's what they do. And so if Ron DeSantis is able to put people on buses and bring them, like he's mentioned, to Martha's Vineyard, where Barack Obama lives, or rich liberal districts in Delaware, you'll see a change of heart because no one wants to live with a mass flow of migrants in their community. These liberals just want us to live with a mass group of migrants who have not been vetted in our communities.
Also, we've got to move on to this. Former Vice President Mike Pence, he spoke at the University of Virginia yesterday, and he had some thoughts on the Biden administration and woke culture infiltrating the U.S. Listen here.
One of the most troubling developments this past year has been the Biden administration's all-encompassing assault on culture and values. Under the Biden administration, wokeism is running amok in our public schools and universities.
And, Sean, it used to be at the collegiate level where there was this, woke liberal thought. Now it's in kindergarten.
You're right. And so oftentimes you're like, how do these schools get so woke? Well, they're not wokeified in the college. They're wokeified in the high school, middle school. Now, in New Jersey, you'll be wokeified in first and second grade with transgender theory. And so, and also, by the way, they're being wokeified on social media. But good for Mike Pence for calling it out. But I think this underscores how much work has to be done because there was an effort to try to stop him from speaking on campus. They tried to cancel him. Now Virginia let him come down, which is positive. He also brought up another really important point. If we have college campuses that aren't going to support free speech, which we see many of them cancel conservative speakers, they shouldn't get federal funds. If you can't buy into the American idea of free speech out on college campus, you shouldn't get any taxpayer dollars. And just wait and see. If we take away college money, if they don't support free speech, you'll see free speech everywhere in America.
I think it's a great idea. And, if in a change of administration, if another Republican becomes president, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens. Sean, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Sean.